I actually do really wear all black all the time, huh? Oh my god. Might cost me $1,000 camera, but the more I'm here, the more I think to myself like, good morning. So it is currently day 3. We're currently going to try and find some slippers because I didn't pack any slippers. So we ordered delivery and our delivery driver came early. So Tina's just ran back to get the, we ordered some drinks. But whilst I'm waiting for her, I got some feedback from some of my friends and also some of my clients who said that on my vlogs, I don't really share as much of myself as I should. I think a lot of my vlogs, I'm talking about like a lot of mindset stuff. Maybe I'm trying to put on this like persona that I'm like intellectual or like I'm wise, because genuinely like I really enjoy that stuff, right? I really enjoy talking about like deep topics, about like, you know, like what makes life meaningful and how to improve your mindset and, you know, stuff like that. But there's also a side of me that I'm pretty like immature as well, you know, like I like to joke around, and there's a lot of like thoughts that go in my mind that are like unconventional, let's say, and I feel like I don't really share a lot of that part of myself a lot because I'm worried about what people will think. But you know, like now I'm just gonna try and share, you know, I'm gonna try and be a little bit more myself, so to say. Oh, sandals. I got my drink. Wow, it's an Earl Grey jasmine matcha. But wow, I like this. This is a cute shirt. Okay, so that was not the one. I don't know, I don't think that's my style, to be honest. So, alright, we found the store. What do you guys think?
Give us the dogs.
I only have 26,000. I gave it all to the people on the street. I ran out of cash. We were walking down this street and there was like a lot of homeless people. And then, yeah, I just gave the money to them.
Doesn't take much.
But if you think about it, like how many people do that? I haven't seen a single person give money.
Yeah, that's why it's like sad, because it's literally only like a few dollars.
Yeah, I know like it's their money. They can do whatever they want with it. But I just think that's so sad, you know? Like if you spare a couple of dollars, that's like a whole day of eating for them. So for me, whenever I go travel, every single person that comes up to me or every single person that I walk past on the street, I'll always like give them something, even if it's something small, because like it goes a long way, you know. I've been here for like a couple of days and I have not seen a single person give money to anyone. And oh my god, that's the first time. I literally just saw someone, oh my god, as I was talking about this, I literally just saw that guy give her money for the first time.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So we just ordered our Poké bowls.
Bali has a cool thing where you can call like a masseuse straight to your stay. So we did that last time, the last time that we were here in Bali, and it was a really good service. This time,
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
it wasn't that great, no.
Thank you.
Okay. Look at our boy. This is him like after wiping off his sweat. I don't know if they can see on camera. Do less of the walking in the morning in Bali, but it is just so hot. And don't wear pants. Leave your shopping for like the evening or like after it rains. It's a lot more manageable.
We are on our way to the gym. So what I realized is I actually do really wear all black all the time, huh? I really didn't realize that. But I actually always wear all black. And by the way, this mirror, like, it makes me look so big. Wow. You know, I think I actually have a mad case of body dysmorphia. I grew up very underweight. I developed this image in my head where I was always small. And I think it's also because like I got bullied for it. So now, like, growing up, even though I put on a significant amount of muscle, I still feel like very small. Like I always feel really small. Sometimes like people look at me when I'm like out and about, like especially like over here in Bali, for example, like people will be like, oh, you have like very good body, like very good body, like very big muscles. I'm like, what? Are you sure? All right, we're gonna go to the gym now. Like, it's not even the fact that it's common sense, but it's more like if you know that, then why wouldn't you live here then? Because you just proved my point.
Living in another country doesn't matter where. Không phải start from the beginning. Thì mà không nói normally.
So I just had like a 1 hour phone call with my mum, and I'm trying to convince her to, like, over the last 24 hours I've been thinking that I should just fly them out here. Like, I really want my family to be able to experience this, and the more I'm here, the more I think to myself, like, the quality of life here is just so much better. There are a lot of things going on back in Melbourne. There's so much divide, there's so much agendas being pushed, crime rates are going up, and, you know, cost of living is going up, and I just feel like it's just not a nice place to be. And the more that I stay here, the more I feel like I have, like, peace of mind. If I could, I would, like, fly my parents out tomorrow, but my mum and my sister, they don't have passports, so they need to apply for a passport, and that takes like maybe 4 to 6 weeks to come, so that's a little bit annoying. Otherwise I literally booked them a flight tomorrow. I just want them to experience it. And I was telling my mum, I'm like, it's so funny how, like, you came to Australia to give me a better life, and then now I'm telling you to go back to Asia so that you can live a better quality of life. Like, that's so ironic. I just feel like they need to be able to experience this, because both my mum and my dad on the call were saying how they were like, but why? Like, we're comfortable here, right? Like, and we feel good here. And I'm like, it's not about, and I think that's that scarcity mindset. Like, for them, they think like, okay, but we're already comfortable here, we have enough here, so why would we move? And I'm saying that's true. Like, we don't need to move, right? Like, we have enough. But it's like, if you know that there is potentially a better opportunity or a better quality of life, then why would you not go explore? Like, this is no longer about, like, do we have enough? This is about, like, just exploring more for the sake of exploring more, because, like, you only have one life, you know, like, you might as well just explore for the sake of exploring, right? I told my mum to do her passport application today, and who knows, maybe if it gets done, like, fast, and they get their passports fast, maybe I'll fly them over here, who knows.
This is the fit after our bike ride. Oh my god. And this is how we get Bali belly.
So we were at the gym, and then we were meant to go to Canggu, and then it started raining really badly. We were already late, so we decided to call some bikes, and then yeah, we just rode home in the rain, like, absolute like thunderstorm. We had no umbrellas, no ponchos, no nothing. I thought that was a really fun experience. I've always wanted to do that, so I don't know, for me, I think it's not really that big of a deal. You just kind of riding in the rain. It's actually crazy how high the water levels get on the roads. Like, it was only raining for like an hour. I've heard from a lot of people who do live here in Bali in certain areas. They say, like, whenever it rains, it's like really bad.
I was only scared because I was under the poncho, because I was trying to not get wet, but then it started to get too uncomfortable, so I poked my head out, and then I looked back and I realized you were under the poncho. You were just like, you were just getting fully soaked.
Yeah, that was so fun. I thought that was so fun.
Yeah, you look like you're having the time of your life.
So my DJI camera got wet. So that's the camera that I've been filming on. I'm filming on my phone right now. But then my camera got wet, and now it's not turning on, which is kind of annoying. But then I just checked it just then, and it turned on, but then it's not, like, working properly. So I think it just needs a little bit more time to dry. But other than that, good experience. Might cost me a $1,000 camera, but good experience. Good experience. When I was riding on the bike, I was like opening my mouth. I was like,
Why?
In that moment, it was very raw. No, because in Bali, like for example, like when we were training at the gym, I was like already like really sweating, and then everything's just very outdoorsy, and then it starts to rain, and I was just like, at that point, I was just like, fuck it, just take me. I feel like this is where I belong. I feel like you need a bit of roughness.
Yeah, the thing with Alan is that he has such a positive outlook in anything and everything.
Yeah, I remember when I went to get my ACL surgery, I was like to the anesthetist, I was like, you are not putting me to sleep. I was like, no way. You know, I remember the medical team, they were like pissed off at me, like, because I was making jokes the whole time.
You're having the time of your life.
Yeah, I remember going into the surgery room. They were trying to brief me on like exactly what was going to happen and if I had any questions and if I was feeling comfortable. And I was like to them, I was like, is there anyone that has ever fought the anesthesia? Like the anesthesia? Yeah. And I was like, I'm not going to go to sleep. Like, I am going to fight this till I die. Like, you are not going to put me to sleep. And she's like trying to ask me if I have any questions or if I have any concerns or if I have any allergies and stuff. And I'm like, I'm just asking her stupid questions. In my mind, I'm just like, you're going to put me to sleep, you're going to cut me open, and I'm going to wake up and I'll be fine. Like, you know, it's not that bad. I always think no matter what happens, there's always something that you can take from it. And to be someone of character and to be someone with wisdom, you need to have experienced a lot of things. Like you can't go through life unscathed, because then like you have nothing to tell. Like wisdom only comes through experience, right? So I always put myself in environments where I can experience things.